Tippy time my damies, Top Cat here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are back on our Solar Warlock, taking a look at Solar 3.0. Our Solar Warlock was always one of the great healers, and I feel like we lost a little bit of that when they changed the archetype around a little bit. So today we're going to try and embellish this as best we can and make this the ultimate healer. To do so we are using the Karnstein armlets. Vampire's Caress melee kills instantly restore a large amount of health and continue to restore health afterwards for a short duration. This short duration is actually a 10-second window, and this will boost you straight up to full health again for any time during that 10 seconds. It is truly good. But this is not the only thing we're going to be using to give us our restoration. We're going to be using the Warlock Exotic Glaive, we're going to be using Phoenix Dive, we're also using healing grenades. We're using it all to make this the true support healer class. On top of which we are going to be embellishing our melee, so we can just constantly be spamming our melees to give us the heal over and over and over again. The Edge of Intent Exotic Glaive is for Warlocks only, and it's got a restorative turret built into this. You shoot 4 dudes, you're going to get 4 charges. You consume this and shoot it out at the ground, and it's going to turn a little turret that just goes around, zaps and heals things for you. It's really good. Love this thing. Before you know you're going to get into a fight, just launch it out there and it's going to be there. Heals all friendlies, yourself and allies alike. You're going to get this from the Enclave message board, Hoodawata, and if you've done another one previously, you can get the other ones from the Wellspring once you've acquired your first exotic glaive. But yeah, go to the Enclave, do the quest, and you should be able to get this glaive as a free pick. Now the glaive is a good weapon for ultras and miners alike, but for any boss damage phases I like to use the sword. Warlock's got a good sword for this, but if you don't like the Eternity's Edge, you can use whatever you like in its stead. We're also going to be using Phoenix Dive. This gives us heals. You can use a well if you like. Sorry, a ripped I should say. You can use a ripped if you like. I prefer the Phoenix Dive because I'm quite often floating around in the air to do the Incendious Snap. This gives you your snap energy back, so I quite often be floating up, and it's just nice to get that instant heal, and it gives you that chance to get straight back into combat rather than chucking down a rift and being stationary. We will also be using the healing grenade. I like the way this works now. You just chuck it out, just chills on the ground for you and your allies. It's great for quick healing that you quite often don't have time to just sit there and get your health back. Like in this situation here, I'm running, I know there's a sniper there, I don't have time to wait, I'm on the clock, so I just chuck out the grenade, get the healing and get back into it. You can use whatever super you like. I'm using Well of Radiance as we're using swords. Heat Rises Solar Aspect, use this to get melee energy when you melee from the air. Touch of Flame, this is going to extend our healing grenades, cure and restoration strength. We're using Ember Torches, powered melee attacks against combatants make you and nearby allies radiant. Ember Searing, defeating scorched targets grants melee energy. Ember Tempering, weapon final blows are going to give us better recovery. And Ember of Eruption, your solar ignitions have increased area of effect. These fragments will pretty much make it so we can heal better, get better recovery, and our melee is going to do more damage in terms of its ignitions and everything. That's going to feed back melee energy back to ourselves again. So if you're counting, we've got 5 different ways to keep ourselves nice and healthy in this build. Very tasty. We will be using Bountiful Wells, Harmonic Siphon, Glaive Targeting, but you can swap this out for Ammo Finder if you want. I just prefer targeting. Melee Well Maker, ×2 Focusing Strikes, grants class ability energy when we cause damage with our melee attack. Another Melee Well Maker, ×2 Armor of the Dying Star for that solar and void damage resistance. A third Melee Well Maker, Classy Restoration, Seeking Wells, and Outreach to help with our melee cooldown when we're using our Phoenix Dive. It's quite nice having the Classy Restoration paired with the Phoenix Dive, as it gives you that little get out of jail free card, because sometimes you might just dive down into a mess of ads. This helps prolong your health on top of that. Anyway, my damies, that is the build for today. Hope this helps you out a lot. This is how to stay healthy and how to keep your guardians healthy. Please don't forget to like, sub if you are new, comment if you got any questions, and until next time, tippy time my damies, what a tie.
Bottom of everything, he's the most tip top.